Welcome to a cruise ship heist. Chapter 61. Out of Vision. A wine trio is 3 glasses of wine on one stand, and we have one each with another order of tapas. Mine are 3 different reds, and hers are 3 sparkling whites. They're all on my card. Georgie has had her alcohol quota, and the computer will apparently refuse her more. She is beyond caring. I'm getting the distinct impression she's 1 foot out of the company. I may also be terminating the civilian job I've only just started. By the time Ronnie joins us, we're both in a lighter mood. Georgie checks her watch. How timely. I need to go and introduce an act. Back in 10 minutes. What's the problem? Ronnie asks, taking her seat and one of Georgie's wines. Seeing as I don't know everything that's going on, it's hard to know if there's a problem. Ronnie tilts her head slightly, encouraging me to continue. You knew about the airport, I state, as if it were a fact. No, I was told there was some intelligence on a local drug bust, so to watch myself and look out for Georgie. And if you got into trouble? Call Hunter, her tone suggests a little defensive.
All we need now
I thought that was strange.
is a good book.
He's head of security. It was South America. Her voice rises slightly. She is getting a little angry. And we find $3 or $4 million. How strange. I guess it is, but I wasn't expecting that. And what of the woman? Don't know anything about her. Seriously? Seriously, and I'm not sure we should be talking about it here. Ronnie stands to leave. Why did you turn right out of the dock in Panama? The same reason you did. I saw you were in trouble and stayed on your 6. I noticed Hunter was on the gangway and I thought it was me who engaged him to follow you. But he was wearing a vest. I guess he'd planned it. Ronnie sits back down. She is beginning to understand there is a serious question to address. Hunter had shown me the picture they had of me at the airport. Said I had been implicated and was in trouble. He wanted to get to the bottom of it, said we should address it. How? I ask. I needed to be cleared. He said he got the picture that morning. We hatched a plan to flush out whatever was behind it. A plan? I ask. To see who would follow me. Don't you think that was a stupid idea? No, we assessed that they couldn't have many men here, and the gunman they sent to the ship that morning was an amateur. I might have been a scientist, but I had been trained and seen action. Amateurs are dangerous. I was wearing a vest under my shirt. She pauses. You missed that. I did wonder why you had boots on. Okay, so who gave you the directions, and why that particular house? Hunter picked the route at random, and we agreed on a derelict property in case he lost me. That way he would know where I was trapping them. Picked at random? I ask again. Yes, we found it together, using the street view online, a rendezvous house in the derelict area. That happened to be built of money. Ronnie stops talking. I can see her rewinding events and examining each moment. A thought hits her. He shouted, "What's that in the wall?" How could he see from outside? She asks, puzzled. He also had the local gun he seized that morning, so he could use it and leave it, I add. But I wasn't wearing a vest. I was expendable. You weren't supposed to be there. We're interrupted by Georgie coming back. Nearly done. In 35 minutes, it's show over. Good night all, and off to bed. Chapter 62. Time for bed. Georgie watches as I run my fingers under the drawer in my dresser, lift my phone and look for marks, pull the TV forward, then check the lamps. Just checking for a bug. Taking this a bit far, aren't you? Let's go to my room. I have wine, she suggests. I shake my head and continue searching. My room. She is being insistent. I lift my bed up. Why would he bug the bed? To listen to us having sex? She laughs. He could learn a lot from you. I have. Thanks. I'm cutting you in on my share. I'll buy your house in Bequia. Not the one I want, she says flippantly, still thinking of the money in our 2 safes. I pull the sheets back and expose the row of green blocks. What? $1 million in each block. Georgie's mouth drops open. How much? She gasps. How much is a nice house in Bequia? I've never actually looked. Georgie turns and kisses me. Life was boring till I met you. You cruise ship types live a far more colourful life than I ever did. We kiss properly, enjoying each other. She does that magic trick again. Somehow, she unclips her dress, and in one quick movement, it drops off her shoulders, and she stands naked. In Bequia, it's so hot, people never wear clothes, she teases. I'll show you tomorrow. If we can get money off the boat, we'll never get it back on. It's a gamble. Then we bury it in the sand and keep a pirate map. I slam the bed back down, push Georgie gently over, and we roll onto the bed being silly. Picket fence, she says, kissing me. Man shed. Bougainvillea. We make love on our millions, then sleep until sunlight bursting through the window wakes us both up. I lay awake thinking of using the canvas bags bought in Cologne to carry some money off. But a memory hits me from last night. I leap up. What? Jump up, I ask her. What? What is it? She panics, clearing the bed just before I lift it. The canvas bags have gone. I pull the blankets back. The 8 long blocks we can see on the top are real. But underneath, the space has been filled with life jackets and blankets. It started. Chapter 63. St Vincent and Bequia. The ship vibrates. We've arrived in St Vincent. That's the thrusters powering us into the pier. I have lifeboat duty this morning, then I'm free, Georgie tells me, watching as I run a teaspoon handle down the green plastic. The parcel opens to reveal neatly packed $100 bills. It was $1 million block, I explained to her. 8 million. That's amazing, she says. It is, but they've taken 12 million. I sit staring at the life jacket, badly wrapped in green plastic, to masquerade as blocks of money. You had 20 million. They left our share, she jokes. I was told I'd have a third, just under 7. 8 is wrong. And how much was I to get? And who are they? Hunter, Ronnie, and I went to a safe house in Panama, which turned out to not be safe. You never told me. No, I was accidentally on someone else's mission, again. At least Ronnie insists me being there was an accident. Why didn't they turn you away? We ended up in a gunfight. I was needed. You should have told me. You work for my department. Do I? Seems I've been under Hunter's direction since he changed my scheduled date to join the ship. I need to talk to him, Georgie says. Let's think about this. People get killed just for knowing about this kind of money. You share my share, then no one knows you know. But if they're taking the money brick by brick and hiding it somewhere else, this stash could be 0 next time I leave the cabin. They? The Latina, Hunter, Ronnie, who knows? But to keep some of the money, we need to take it off the ship today. Get dressed and come back after lifeboat drill. I'm not leaving this room. Georgie pulls her aquamarine evening dress back up. The walk of shame I was trying to avoid, she grimaces. Someone will see me. Bring your passport when you come back, I add, thinking. Do I need to pack a case? No, but we may be going to a bank. She turns at the door. Do I bring my million from my safe? No, I've got enough. A good show of that high-level military intelligence, she jokes, leaving. Dressing, I consider our options. 2 people knew about that haul, Hunter and Ronnie. And I see no reason why Ronnie would replace the blocks with fake ones. If Hunter took it to resplit the money with Mrs. L. Ray, he would make proper phony green blocks. It could be the cabin steward, who has regular access to my room and a trolley, or any replacement staff when he is off. The amateur ploy seems more likely, because whoever it was wanted the crime to remain unnoticed until they got away or completed the removal. If it's not Hunter, he'll look at the security cameras and find out who stole the money. Today, he'll see me and Georgie carry the money off. How do I play this dangerous game and stay alive?